Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another speculation video. So recently the My Wedding Stories game pack was leaked, and it looks like it will be officially announced this coming Tuesday. And one of the things about the pack that was leaked is that we're getting a new world, which is most likely going to be called Tartosa. And this video is going to be about what I think this could end up looking like where it takes inspiration from in the real world. With the leaked screenshots that we have, they barely show anything of the new world, though we can at least gather that there is a beach, which is a good place to have this expanded wedding content. And I guess maybe take a swim afterwards, I don't know. But I think the name Tartosa does give more away. There is a city in Spain called Tortosa, a pretty similar name, and I think that kind of makes sense. Like, they don't really go to replicate cities in The Sims exactly, but to rather take inspiration from a mixture of different places. So I think this kind of falls into line with the naming scheme of Sims 4 worlds. And also, Tortosa does happen to be not that far away from the Mediterranean Sea. So perhaps that water that we can catch glimpses of in the screenshots is not a full-on ocean, but rather a Sims version of the Mediterranean Sea. I also want to take a look again at that wedding invitation that the EA Creator Network program sent out, because there are the two names of the Sims who are getting married, Dominique Ume and Camille Soto. I've actually heard the name Sotos with a Greek context, so I thought, okay, is this also a Greek last name? But when I looked it up, it turns out that Soto is actually a Spanish surname, so maybe that is another hint that this world is inspired by Spain. If you have one or more pre-made Sims that have last names that are common in the area. But if the world does take at least some inspiration from Tartosa, I think that could be a potentially interesting looking world in The Sims. I'm not going to rule out other Mediterranean countries entirely though, because there is one of those surveys from 2020 that I referenced recently where one of the sections was all about worlds, and they had all these ideas for ones that they may do. And there's a few that I think that could end up matching what we've seen of the new world so far. There's Italian vineyards, Spanish city, and Greek islands. That is quite interesting that Spanish city is on there, but considering that this is a game pack, it's most likely going to be a town. But yeah, surveys aren't really final exactly. Things can definitely change. Also, from what we've seen of the world so far, I think it is still possible it could take some inspiration from Italian architecture. Though, I actually wouldn't mind if we did get a world that was inspired by the Greek islands, because I just keep thinking about Windmill Isle from Sonic Unleashed. I actually did boot up Sonic Generations with the Unleashed Project mod for the first time in a long time, just to get this footage, and it made me realize even more just how potentially visually stunning a Greek island-inspired world could look in The Sims 4. Maybe you could even have pelicans that get way too excited when you find a rare collectible, as long as they look better than the majority of the other birds in this game. What is kind of funny is that in a previous video I did make an offhand guess about, oh, maybe a Greek-inspired world could go with a romance pack, and yeah, I will scream if I just somehow got that right against all odds. But I think the chances are pretty good that we are going to get one of those worlds, or at least roughly, from that survey. In any case, we only have a couple more days to wait before we see more of Tartosa. So feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think Tartosa is going to look like? And be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with my latest gaming content, including life simulations and more. So I will talk to y'all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!